How's it going, people? It is Liam Catterson here. We're on another episode of Angel with episode number 8 of season 5. Looking forward to continuing this season, which has been superb so far, as we are around 1/3 of the way complete with this final season. It was a really great episode last time around with the focus on Wesley and his father, but it was a great insight to have a look-see of Wesley and his father's relationship. Even if it was a robot, it was still kind of representative to what Wesley has mentioned before of his father. So yeah, but really great developmental episode for Wesley. But yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing the season of Angel. So with that said, let's get into episode number 8 of season 5 for Angel. Let's go.
Till their spirits flew away on fairy wings.
I guess it was early days in terms of
Angelus. Who the bloody hell's Angel?
First meeting. Oh my goodness!
William. You and me, we're gonna be the best of friends.
Free.
Get the hell away from me, Spike. What did I could, you big ape?
Because they are best of friends today.
Give me what I want. You're not getting an office. Thought he killed his bloody father. Tried staking your mother when she's coming on to you.
Wow. That explains a lot.
Yo, Harm, don't.
That was a long time ago. She wasn't herself.
You got mail.
Ooh.
What? Well, that was
okay.
a tickle.
There's
Someone
nothing.
throwing stun grenades now?
A miserable bastard.
Oh!
Fuck it.
Wait. He is Kapori. Holy shit! Yes!
It's bloody ambrosia. Is this auto?
Hey, what's going?
I'm back, Charlie boy. That's what's going.
He's
Oh,
corporeal.
good.
When
Yep.
did this? I mean, how?
I don't know. He just. I got it. Must have been that box of flashy I got in the mail.
Mm.
You got
The flashy
some.
turd you flashy.
No, don't care. She's special, isn't she? Oh, Drusilla. Oh, man. She brought me into this world where I was meant to be. It's like she's my destiny. She is a sweet bomb. I mean, a bit dirty and brain-addled, but she's not. She just. Hands off! Piss off!
Let them be. Let them be. Spike's having his
I can't believe
moment.
it's Jerry. I just got thrown out of my own office. That ghost pal, Mr. Goodfang. I guess he's...
Oh!
Jerry?
Oh! Jerry!
So happens to coincide with Spike being back, and I can't believe I'm just getting that.
Wait, you think whatever recorporealized Spike's doing a number on the
It took you
building?
long enough.
Obviously, they're connected. Maybe when Spike's matter was reintegrated into physical form and had some sort of ripple effect on the immediate environment. Or if
Seemed
the
like it,
future
especially with
characteristics could be
how
the start of something bigger, like the
Harm
entire
reacted.
universe thrown into That part's hazy. I thought the Shanshu had to do with Angel becoming human again after.
Vampire
That's
with a
just the
soul.
epilogue, princess.
Not
For
Angel.
the record, the prophecy doesn't call Angel by name.
Hold on. You're saying because Spike's back, you think he's...
I don't think anything.
I think he's just
All I
put
can
himself
tell
in
you
pole
is his
position,
very
potentially.
existence is disrupting the order of things.
No argument here.
This doesn't add up. There were already two...
Let's not spoil the moment.
Oh my god! Is that the same thing that happened to Jerry?
Comedy? Ah! Bloody hell, it's gotten into you.
Ah!
I'm not yours!
And?
Cat's gone.
Gone?
The
What?
White Room, too. Elevator just opened up into a howling abyss. You ever
Okay,
heard of
this
howling
is a
abyss?
harbinger.
Terrible sound.
Cat's gone means the conduit's gone means we're alone in this. No
Means
contact with
we're
the senior
fucked.
partners. Just us and a big gaping. Some way to determine which one of you the prophecy's really about. Maybe.
I just read the Shanshu prophecy, and I'm telling you, there was nothing in it. Hold on. You read the prophecy?
Oh.
The one you don't believe in. Load of rubbish, you said?
I mean, prophecies, as I always say, tricky little buggers.
No
Why
offense,
can't they
Angel,
both
what we need is someone who's an expert on the Shanshu
this
scriptures.
prophecy?
Fine, but Wesley's not here.
No, but his department is. Maybe somebody there can.
Do
His limbs, grinding his bones to meal until he saves creation. or destroys it.
Oh, well, it said
right.
good and
So
evil,
what's in it for
but...
me?
Or evil, should I say.
The vampire will have his past washed clean.
And live again in mortal form. At that part, I know.
Second chance, yeah.
You do.
So Angel drinks from this cup.
Yes, it's interesting.
What?
It's in Nevada.
Huh!
Nevada?
Death Valley, to be exact. The earth will thrash.
Wouldn't have
mark
expected
the
that.
appearance of the cup.
Prophecy's real and hope that it stops this madness. In the meantime, you're in charge. Keep this place quarantined till I get...
A Spike!
Where's Spike?
I said Spike was gonna beat him to the punch. You just give him a landmark, he'll just be on it. Like, yeah.
Oh, wait. Because I'm the one, you get. Spike, I don't have time to. What's that? I'm losing you. You're.
Ah,
What do they call
you
it?
child.
Oh, right, breaking up. You're breaking up. Spike. Ons.
These two squabbling is just
Yeah, I know she's a vampire.
so
Shoot her
good.
up with some elephant.
As far as the senior partners are concerned, I'm just a messenger.
Right. And I'm just a mild-mannered attorney.
Oh! that went a different way.
Don't be fingering the robots.
The little children didn't come out to play.
Okay.
You missed me, pretty William.
Sure he did, Drew. After
This
all,
is how it all
you are
starts.
his destiny.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thought it'd be a little less golden, eh? What with the torment and all. So, what do we do now?
Rock, paper, scissors it. Not that.
What do you think?
Well, that's just it. I am. And you know it.
It's just a bit different to you.
Forced on you. As a curse. Make you suffer for all the horrible things you've done.
He fought for it.
I fought for my soul.
And that's what
Went
you
to the
guys are
human trials.
different.
Almost did me in 12 times over, but I kept fighting.
Guess you gotta breathe. Good to know.
Bloody hell! Oh my fuck!
You think we don't know that you're behind this? Or that you've been playing us? What are you, huh? Show me. What are you, a monster? Show me!
That's needed. That is needed. Jeez.
Well, you're new and a little dim, so let me explain to you how things are now.
Rule book out
There's
the
no
window.
belonging or deserving anymore. You can take what you want, have what you want.
That's what
Nothing
Angelus is
yours.
doing.
All the lives I've taken because of you. Drusilla sired me. But you made me a monster.
Whoo!
No, you're less. That's
Ah.
why Buffy never really loved you. Because you weren't me.
Oh, you did not.
She was thinking about you. All those times I was putting it to her. All right. Let's finish this.
Oh shit! Now it's getting. Game faces are on. It's getting real, folks. Here we go.
I'm not the bad guy.
See, I want to believe her.
How's it feel?
Or is it that you just want to take something away from me? Bit of both.
There it is. There it is.
Mountain Dew.
Ah! They put Mountain Dew in that. Okay, that'll give you the strength you need. Lesson of the day, folks. Mountain Dew makes you a champion. This video was not sponsored.
He wanted it more.
Angel, doesn't mean anything.
It does to him, though, even if
If
it's
it does.
not real.
What if it means I'm not the one?
As fun as it sounds. On the plus side, they totally fell for the cup of torment thing. Just like you thought they would.
Of course.
And our Mr. Cirque pulled off his vanishing act without a hitch. Right under the seats.
No way!
Wow.
It's Lindsay!
It's a start.
Yo! That's been some time since we last saw Lindsay. Season 2, wasn't it? Yeah. Holy shit. So you could say Eve is literally in bed with Lindsay. Both, terms applicable there. But, yeah. Eve, this is why, you don't have my, bloody faith. Scenes like that, just, yeah. But, yeah. Lindsay is back. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm going to be sad that Lila's not going to be around because Lindsay and Lila's connection was just incredible. But I am so excited for Lindsay to come back into the fold. So, yeah, but oh, what an intense episode that was, even if the cup was orchestrated. It certainly solidified some certain sentiments and got what was an inevitable fight out the way as well, so. But shall be interesting to see things going forward, that's for certain. Well, that episode was something, wasn't it? I'm so glad that Lindsay is back into the fold. I'm really curious to see how, well, not just how integral of a role Lindsay's going to be playing in the coming episodes, of course, but also learn more about Eve, since we know that there is that sinister side with her and Lindsay toying with everyone at Angel Investigations, toying with Spike and Angel. It would have been, I would imagine the laughs from Lindsay and Eve had Spike bought the Mountain Dew in terms of see, I am the champion. If he didn't know what Mountain Dew was, I could just imagine the laughs them two would present. So, yeah, but still, I am so glad that Lindsay is back. And I'm assuming he was the one that sent the box to Spike, so. Yeah, but it's going to be really, really interesting to see what does happen. And not just that, though, but to find out more about Eve. I do feel like there is a semblance of truth in her, especially in regards to, when Gunn wigged out. I feel like there is that essence of truth, and, there is a bit of that vulnerability with her. She's not putting this on all for an act, for example. So, yeah, but, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see more of Lindsay, especially with season 2 feeling very, very conclusive for his story. Now he is back into the fold, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they met and learn more about Eve, for example. So, yeah, but still, I really enjoyed this episode because we got a real taster on not just Spike and Angel's past with their first meeting, but also the battle for fulfilling the Shanshu prophecy, which all led to naught at the end of the day. Although for Angel, there is that belief that Spike is the one that wanted it more. He is truly the winner, even if the conclusion of things came out to be all for naught. It was real in his heart, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So there is a bit of that dejection from Angel because of the fact that Spike was the victor. He was the champion. He was the more worthy one. He was the one that wanted it more. And it's, a bit of a gut punch for him with him fighting in regards to the Shanshu prophecy, in regards to how his past has been there, and he's wanting to have this new start. He's wanting to be completely different, and it was just very, very interesting. Like, not just was the fight just really well done, I guess in a choreographed way, but also with how again, it establishes the difference between Spike and Angel in terms of two vampires with a soul. With Spike, he, of course, fought through his soul, whereas Angel, it was placed upon him. It was a curse. And with Spike, he's more so, like I've mentioned it before about how Spike more so sees his past about, it's there. I can't do anything about it, whereas Angel wants to right his wrongs and try to create more of a reputable side to him than his past leads on to be. He sees his past as something that needs to be rewritten, if anything. If he could, he would just instantly click his fingers and change it. But that's it. Spike knows what he's done. He did, and he accepts it because there's nothing that can be done. Whereas Angel fights to try and remedy the past, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really loved the differences there, again being established, but not just that though. I guess with the flashbacks creating that initial, that first blood between Angelus and William, how they came to blows in the first place, especially with Angelus taking Drusilla from Spike, or William at the time, and how that plays in parallel, I guess, to today, where Spike took that comment of you take what you want and took it into initial hands, especially with how Spike did go for the cup, and you reflect on their past, and how that is very, very prominent today. So not just that though, but there is of course those parallels with Drusilla and the cup, as well as Drusilla and Buffy in terms of a girl in terms of this triangle, because that's what it essentially was with Drusilla, William, and Angelus, and you could say there is that with Angel, Spike, and Buffy, even though it's not as I guess upfront as Drusilla. Buffy is enjoying Europe at the minute, so yeah. Whilst these two are just squabbling it out over the Shanshu prophecy. So yeah, but I would like to say that there are those parallels, especially in terms of Drusilla and the Cup, because of the fact that there is destiny written on, I guess, both topics. With with William, he wanted to create his destiny. Drew was his life, or lack of, but you get the idea. Drew was something that he was fighting for, and then Angelus, you just see Angelus just banging Drew, and it really puts things into a bit of a hectic scenario, and you see them clash. With the Cup, you see them clash, because it is something destiny written, something that is significant to both of them. So, and I guess you could say Drusilla is, in a sense, with Angelus and William back then. Of course, there was that devotion from William, but Angelus, he saw a bit of a more maniacal way of things. Like he sensed William's lust for Drusilla, and he wanted to strip that away. He wanted, if anything, going back to the first scene, it's like, okay, well, I don't want Drusilla to kind of pull him away from me, so I'm going to make sure that nothing happens between them, and voila. So, yeah, and it's Angelus' nature, really, because of the fact that there is that jealousy. He sensed that on William, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to be a real bastard about things. And so he was. We see him banging Drusilla, and it's like, ugh. So, and thus he took what he wanted. So, and that was he took the thing that kept Drusilla and William in terms of like you can't have that happily ever after honeymoon scenario now because I've got my hands on her. So I'm not. I think there was a bit of a thing going on between them anyways beforehand, but still, you had William fawn over Drusilla, and Angelus was like, yeah, well, let's see you react to this, buddy. So yeah, but it was really, really good. Like when you see the fighting between Angelus and between Angel and Spike, and just how I'd say a bit more venomous the nature is from William. From Spike, should I say, compared to William. But obviously, Spike has gone through a lot since his first encounter with Angelus. So yeah, but still, there is that scenario where Spike is wanting to do. He is wanting this moment. He is wanting this chance to become human, to prove himself. So yeah, but even with their differences, of course, they're going to be alike in the sense that they are both champions. Even though Angel's going to throw, I've done it more times, buddy, so get in line. They are both champions. They are both, I guess, depicted as heroes. So, yeah, but it's going to be very interesting to see where things move on from here. Because it's, if anything, back to square one, really. And obviously they don't know that Eve and Lindsay staged shit. So yeah, it's not just back to square one, but as I've said, Angel has subconsciously declared Spike the champion. Spike was the one that wanted it more. That means he's won, in my opinion. So that's what's going to go through Angel's head at the minute. So it will be very interesting to see where things go between them two in future episodes. So yeah, but it's just very, very interesting. Like this confrontation was always destined to happen this season, I guess you could say. No, but it literally was, because obviously Angel and Spike have been wanting to throttle each other's necks in, and now they literally can, with the fact that Spike is now all corporeal 24/7, which was a really, really nice surprise. What wasn't a nice surprise was, people turning psychotic mode, etc. You had Harmony absolutely want to throttle Spike, especially with that inner hate, inner anger, I would say. And there was that inner anger from Gunn, especially when he went to throttle Eve, and what's your real game? And Eve definitely was startled. So yeah, still managing to put a smirk on the fact that she pulled Angel and Spike's legs, but still, like I said, there is that semblance of honesty I feel with Eve, even though she is definitely evil, she's definitely corrupt, but I feel like there is a bit of that layer for Eve. So yeah, but yeah, it was a very, very great episode, especially exploring both Angel and Spike's involvement with the Shanshu prophecy, and how with Spike, obviously this is his moment, and yeah, it's just very, very, it's just going to be very interesting to see what does happen, because they've kind of dismissed, even though that Angel, like I said, has subconsciously said that Spike is the winner, the prophecy is still kind of up in the air in a sense. We don't know when the real thing is going to come along, if it does. But if the real thing does come along, Angel knows who's gonna, there's not going to be round 2, if anything, of this episode. I think Angel's going to have a bit more of that comfortable layer, knowing that Spike is the one who's truly the champion in my mind, because he was the one that wanted it more in the first place, even if the result was more, was, I guess, fabricated with Mountain Dew. it doesn't diminish the fact that Spike was the one that fought for this more. He beat me, and yeah, so and it all ties into how he fought for this for his soul in the end of the day. I guess might be a stretch, but you wouldn't blame Angel for thinking that way, would you? So yeah, but it is nice to see how it is nice to see how Spike is now going to be, I guess, corporeal 24/7, because that was a main question on when is that going to happen, and it seems like this was it. All, of course, in the manner of trying to set the stage for the cup, of course, but yeah, I don't think they've 100% confirmed who sent the box, but I think we can put two and two together that it was Lindsay, given the fact that with him becoming corporeal and him and Angel duking it out over the cup, that was staged by Eve and Lindsay. Yeah, like I said, you can kind of put two and two together. So, yeah, but I thought this was a very, very great episode, and it was very good to see Angel and Spike go at it, and to have Angel like asking Spike about, are you wanting to do this for a noble cause? Is this something that you wanted to take from me just out of spite, in a sense, like Angelus did to Drusilla, well, with Drusilla. And not just that, though, but like I said, the choreography was pretty ace. So, yeah, but I am really excited to see where things go with Lindsay back into the fold. I honestly never, I thought, like I said, season 2 felt conclusive to me. So, seeing him back is not something I would have on my bingo card, but you know what they say in Star Wars? A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one, so... But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!